Hey Soloists, Agent Solo, Matt Rice here. Welcome back to another edition, another episode of my series of the solo crowdfunding type games where I look through Kickstarter, Gamefound, Backerkit, and Gamecrafter, and any other particular news that pops up for me that I'll talk about for the week. I'm a bit late on it today, but I'll hope it gets out by the end of Wednesday for everyone else out there. Let's start with the Kickstarter games. And some of these are a bit fresh to me as well. So as I go through, you'll learn with me. Some of these games I know of, some of these I only just found out moments ago. So the first one I've got here is Mars Expedition Sol 43 1 to 2 player Logic board game. We've got 12,000, so it's just funded according to them, 109 backers. Coming okay, so we've got 22 days to go. And this game here is by Queen, so it's their first created, so I'd say it's not too bad. It's hard to promote when you're the first creator, I think. And you've got a few different pledges here. There's a standard edition for $49, 49 US. It's a pro bundle for 69. And yeah, from there you can get like extras as well. But what it looks like here is a 1-2 player logic game where Sol is the Martian day filled with challenges and obstacles that you must overcome no matter what. As the captain of a research drone, 43 days of test and endurance and intelligence await you. So more of a puzzle type game, I guess. I'm not sure what the replayability is like and that kind of stuff. 520 minutes each, so I guess you can solve it quite quick. But it looks kind of interesting. Not sure what's really going on here. Explore the riddles of the planet, it says. What do we got here? Got some cards, strategic cards, some components, a few minerals and things like that. Okay. And we got like a playthrough here. It's not a bad campaign looking page for a first creator as well. Getting some things here. Talk about why back it. Interesting. Brain exercises. Yeah, so more of a logic type puzzle type game for those that are into that sort of stuff. Next one I've got is Dice Pirates. 64 backers, $477. 64 backers. Yeah, it's going okay, I imagine. I hope they can get some more. 13 days to go. 19 created by Benjamin Sperling. In this game, it's $4. Get the files, and that's it. So quite a cheap game. So it plays in 20 to 60 minutes. EB rolling dice. Nice, I like it. I want to get in that pirate theme. What happens here? So players will face increasingly difficult missions over 6 rounds. Okay. Doesn't give away much. There's a document here. It'd be great if they had like a video or something so you can watch how it works. Rolling Right Revolution here. These are their other games, I imagine. Yeah, so the campaign page is pretty plain. I can see why it's some people probably maybe balking at that one. But anyway, there's Dice Pirates. Next one's quite a big one. The next Shem Phillips game, Inventors of the South Tigris or Tigris. 1 to 4 player. It says heavy Euro here. Normally they are heroes, and if they say heavy Euro, I imagine it's a bit more heavier than the usual stuff. Almost 3,000 backers. That's really good. These guys are killing it. And from my Kiwi neighbours as well. And I think the last game I got of theirs was the Legacy of You, which I really enjoyed. It was a solo only game. This one's 1 to 4 players, but yeah, it's still catering for solo. Was it $74 for the basic version? I assume that's it, is it? Coin inventor, you get some coins for 94. Collector. Well, that's the other versions, yeah. So I think this must be the third in this series. $242 New Zealand. That one. How's this one play? I haven't looked at this one yet. So yes, these games have done pretty well. Paladins I also used to have, but I wasn't a fan of it solo for me personally. But it was quite a meaty game. What do you do in this gameplay overview? Here we go. We got dice mechanisms, an innovative resource management system where players upskill their craftspeople. Huge variability it promises. Intuitive and easy to use solo mode. It's to be the player with the most victory points. It's a victory point type game. Most of their games are. Maple University guys, but these guys always do a lot of stuff. How do they get their games? How they always get games? I have to talk to them how they get them. That reminds me a lot of Paladins, the way that looks, that board. There's a lot to this. Maybe this is like quite heavy. Lots of components. Tabletop Simulator, excellent. You can play it on there if you want to. There's some overview videos. Let's go through here. Overview videos, there's playthrough videos. And everyone will get their hands on this, I'm sure. This would be very popular. And because of the popularity, maybe might be a bit easier in retail. I don't know. I imagine you'll get some promo packs that says here you get a 2024 promo pack to make it a little bit more spicier for you to get into. Yeah, the shipping. I was interested. Alrighty. So for that one. So yeah, check that one out. It looks like more of a dice-based Euro type game. Next, I've got Fantasyform, another button shy game. These button shy games are getting better in terms of like how much they sell. They get better and better. Almost 1,000 backers on this. And that's quite good. I mean, that number. Some people look at that number saying that's pretty low. It's because these are cheaper games. There's only $12. Solo fantasy adventure game of rival alchemists. Interesting. So Jason Tagmeyer 63 created. Gee, that's very prolific. You get a print and play for $3. Or you can get the $12 off. It's US and UK only. That sucks for me, but for you US and UK people, fantastic. Oh, okay, so they're split into two for some reason. Must be the way they send them out, maybe. Okay, interesting. About the game, what happens here? Except for changing events, acquire resources to use powerful elemental forms. How to play. Solo only game. Must defeat a rival alchemist. Okay, 6 doubles cards. Your rifle also starts in play. So it has like its own little what's it do? Deal out a row of 3 cards during the current upgrades. 7 upgrades encounters a theory row. Okay. And you buy stuff. Are you trying to beat out buy them? Things that how this game sort of works. Leftmost account for its outline event and the next one in sequence for its forge event. Okay. Interesting. Okay, it's got a good description here. How it goes. There's some playthroughs here. Once the Culture's got it, I recommend checking them out. Don't know who that is. Tabletop Toki. Interesting. New player. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to read it up myself, but yeah, it sounds interesting. I might check that one out as well. Next one I've got here is Warriors and Writings Fury of the Wild, of Roll and Write. 18 backers, so still got a long way to go. It's for 1 to 4 players. $4 print and play files, so 2 created by Nice at Dice. You get $4 for set 1, another $4 for set 2, $8 for both sets. Yeah, makes sense. The combat is 2 to 4 players in competitive play. It can also be played solo by a solitary veteran. This game is recommended for players 10 and up. 30-minute game. We play Fantasy Dungeon Crawler, it says. Claims replayability. What's new? So this has already been up before. Set 1, there's up for set 2. Played on itch.io. Doesn't really show me how the game works. There we go, examples of play. First, you spend the 3 to use the Knight's Honorable Advance action to move up 2 spaces. Then spend the 4 to use it. Okay, so do they have like whatever you roll, you can activate certain abilities, looks of things. It's like a little puzzle trying to make best of your dice. Interesting. I'm not sure how they know that. Is it like a card or they just always stand for those numbers? I don't know. And there is a preview here. Interesting. Drive-through RPG. Okay, next. Last one of the Kickstarters I've got is Gearworks. Strategic card game in the steampunk theme. Wonderful players, Peacekeeper games. I don't know what they've done. What have they done? Peacekeeper games. They did Ruik, the one of Kiev. I thought I've heard that name before. Ruik was quite a good game, I thought. The Gearworks, what's we got here? $24 apparently. So $24 for all stretch goals. $34 for the deluxe. $149 for Tinkerer, your name. It must take $300. Oh my god. So what have we got here? It says 1 to 4. So, yeah, I think this is one I saw before that it claimed it was 2 to 4 when I last looked at it. It's now 1 to 4. So there must be some solo mode, but I don't think it mentions how the solo mode works. Players say it's a very Sudoku-like. Okay. So it's like more of a puzzly type game. Let's see how this works. Gameplay. When you turn play gear cards to an empty space in the play area. Okay. You have 2 placements for each card. Oh, blah. Okay, rotate the gear tokens in the corresponding column and row to point your player color toward the card you played. Oh. Okay. Then what? Hand spikes by ticking. You can choose any 2 cards that are closest to your play card each of the 4 directions. So very puzzly type game. Interesting for those that like that kind of puzzle game. It looks like it's competitive. I'm not sure how the solo is going to really work. I wonder if it's an AI or just try to get as many points as you can. Doesn't say. Grado's had his hands on it. That's fantastic. You can go check him out. And shipping, of course, $0 to US. Alrighty, let's move on to Gamefound. And Gamefound's probably got the biggest one in probably my pick of the week to really check out. It's Wroth by Chip Theory Games for 1 to 4 players. It's more of an area control type game. So I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit different to their Cloud Spire type game. But we'll see here. Got Wroth heaps of pictures, lovely little pictures. The artwork on this reminds me of, I'm not sure if you're any wrestling fans out there, but the old NXT symbol. It kind of burns the eyes. But that's just me. Yeah, artwork's always subjective. Some people probably love that. So we've got even a dice-based type area control game, is it? It'll be interesting here. It was $55 for the base game pledge, which is pretty good. Lots of big pictures here. So jams, here's some action dice. Okay. I'm not seeing what's going on. How's this game works? Gameplay. The gameplay. Primary Wroth is a score 40 points before your opponent. Okay, so first to 40 points. There's various phases. Deploy. What are they doing here? They're rolling dice. Picking up their actions. Now you get to choose which ones you want, do you? Interesting. You choose the actions that come out. Okay. These ones are getting resources, engaging in combat, deploying troops. Okay, then you sort of focus what you're going to do. Interesting. And there's like abilities, there's different factions that have certain abilities too. I'm not sure if it's all the one same map. Guess we'll find out. The troops cost core to bring and develop, but they are limited as long as you pay for them. Okay. Faction asymmetry, which is really handy. So a bit of variability there, a bit of replayability. Solo co-op features. I'm glad that CTG always try to look after solo people as well, which is I like that about them. No matter how great or not so great some of the games are, like they always try to cater for solo where they can. So I really appreciate that. This game sounds like more of a competitive game. So it's got like a little AI, what it does. Okay, so interesting. Video coming soon. All gameplay's $86. All in for all the bling stuff, 246. And the strategist pledges, you've got to be in early to get those ones. Cool. All right, I'll be checking that one out a bit more too. And of course, a lot of people will be having this one. Mark Dainty's got one. And Alex has got one. Liz, Dice Tower, everyone gets a hand. CGG is very popular these days. I just remember the Too Many Bones campaign for about 9 years ago. Took the plunge with them. Don't regret it whatsoever. Fantastic. All right, that's Wroth. Next one, Quests Over Copy. So this is Gabe Barrett. So I think he does like this solo game of the month stuff. I don't think he's designed this one. This is created, but I'm not sure if he's the actual designer or not. He tries to run these things. I remember he did a call out for these kind of things, and I would love to have a design if I was, I don't know, hardworking enough to get on there. Maybe one day. This one here, Quest Over Coffee, solo only, 423 backers. Quite nice for a small game. What we got here? So it's 1 player only, which is handy for our solo players. Okay, what's going on? How does this work? Components. You get some dice, you get a few little components, get some cards, item cards, quest cards, okay, boss cards. So you can choose which art to display. Okay. Adventure mode. Gameplay. Choose your quest. Okay, choose a quest. Okay, draw a card, choose a quest. Roll dice. Okay, dice are roll. Use companion items and luck to mitigate die rolls. So then you can manipulate your dice. Oh, from what the cards are there. What cards you already have. You can manipulate dice. Okay, that's cool. Score points or defeat the final boss to win. They're trying to. Where's the points come from? Is it these? Sounds interesting enough. Like seems like a little simple game. That's interesting. Dungeon Drop done it here. So $24. We can play for $5, which is really handy. And some videos. Rolling Solo's got one. Good stuff here. One-stop co-op shop. Fantastic. Shipping's not too bad either. I imagine it's a small game. Cool. All right, that's that one. Let's keep moving on. What have we got left? We haven't got much left. We've got Under Our Sun, I think is the last one I've got for the week. On Gamefound by Tabletop Games. Okay. This one promising. This one is Under Our Sun, a fully cooperative or semi-cooperative exploration board game set in a post-apocalyptic world where life is at the mercy of the sun. 1 to 4 or 6 with the expansion players embark on an adventure. Semi-coop's got me a bit scared when it's solo and semi-coop. I've been burned with them in the past, but I could be wrong. This could be really good. I don't know. It's got nice looking artwork on the front. That's what we've got here. So rewards €85. Kind of here. Oh, 4 players, €67. Okay. Awesome. So it's a few different. Oh, then €147. Alrighty. What is this game? What's in the base game? Okay, get all this stuff. How do you actually play? Don't tell me it's one of these things where it talks about all the components and then doesn't tell you how to play the game. Is this here? I know Sun's a fully cooperative or semi-cooperative. Fully semi-cooperative. Explore. Okay, so explore the wasteland. All right. You draw a card. Scavenge for those resources. So it's like a survival type game, I imagine. Dice rolling for combat, I guess. Looks like craft tools. You can make certain things. Medikit. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Kind of reminds me of oh my god, I forgot what it's called. Like the Australian game. It was called Wasteland or something. Called the Australian game that I used to have and moved on. So it was very fiddly, so many tokens. This one reminds me of that, but hopefully there's less tokens. Looks like there's less. I'm sure someone in the comments will tell me what game I'm thinking of. You're right. So who's got the videos? So they've done their own, I think. I'm not sure who these people are. It looks like it. Bretman. Okay. And Game Boy Geek, I've seen him do a few things. Yeah, all right. Interesting. Anyway, guys, that's the games for the week. I did check out Backerkit, but there's nothing new on Backerkit. That's solo board game. There's heaps of. I've noticed that with Backerkit, it's becoming more and more of like kind of what Kickstarter's sort of becoming at times. More like role playing type games, which I'm not quite covering. There might be some crossover type games like sandboxy board games that are role playing, but yeah, there's nothing solo here that I could notice. I talked about this last time, Realm Runners, that looks interesting, but that's 2 to 4. And crowd sales wise, are still the same goosey games that aren't one player, and this doesn't say what it is. I don't think it is. It looks like it's a 2-player game. Other things I might talk about. Something that will be probably absolutely ginormous because a lot of people love CMoN. Oh, come on. Is that the Dead Keep coming out soon? And it's pre-order. When I looked on Gamefound, when I do my filters of trying to find like upcoming one-player games, which you can always do, it doesn't come up with the pre-order stuff. So just keep that in mind for those that are searching for a new game. Pre-order ones, I think they're still trying to fix that up. But this will be quite big. I think 18th of March is coming, so for me it's 5 more days. And I think that's it. Here, I've just had a bit of a filter, as I was going to say here. You can't filter for pre-orders. But you can filter for like crowdfunding, things like that. It's not upcoming. There's no pre-order thing, and when I did upcoming, there's no dead keep that comes up. Just so you know. Anyway, Solace, thanks for watching. And remember, to crush your gaming thirst, play solo.